On this lesson, we're going to look at how to create a circumscribed circle using a compass and straight edge. So a circumscribed circle is going to be a circle that goes outside the triangle that touches it at all 3 points. And we need to find a special point to figure out how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our compass and we're going to put the pointy part at one of the angles of the triangle. And I'm going to what we need to do for a circumscribed circle is we need to, and I'll just type this in here, we need to find the perpendicular bisectors. That's what we're looking for. So that means we're going to bisect the blue segment in half and draw a perpendicular line. We're going to bisect the red segment and draw a perpendicular line. And we're going to bisect the green segment and draw a perpendicular line from there. So let's start with the blue one. I'm going to change to blue. And what I want you to do is open up your compass so that it'll stretch at least halfway across this blue segment. And then we're going to swing our compass so that it goes above and below the segment. Just like that. And if you want to draw the whole circle, that's just fine. Okay, now we're going to move our compass and we are going to put it on the other side of this blue segment, and we're going to swing that around. And what we're looking for are these two intersections right here and here. Okay, so we've got that for our blue segment. So if you didn't catch that, we go over halfway, we open our compass over halfway, and we just swing above the blue line and below the blue line. Okay, let's do the same thing for the red now. So the red, switch over to the red pen. I'll open it up just a little bit more so we can kind of see. I'm on this corner of the red segment, and I'm just going to swing my compass like so. And then I'm going to move my compass to the other side. And I need to swing this real quick. Okay. I'm going to move it to the pointy part to the other to the other end of the red segment. I'm going to swing it. And we're looking for those two red intersections. That's what we're looking for this one. Okay, and then we'll repeat for the green segment. I'm going to close this just a little bit. We'll switch over to green. We want to make an arc that goes above the green line and below the green line. And then we're going to move our compass to the other side of the green segment. And we'll swing it and make sure we get those two intersections for the green arcs. So it gets kind of confusing if you don't switch up colors here to remember which arc goes with which, corner. So you might just want to do one perpendicular bisector at a time if you can't switch up colors. So what I'm going to do, I'll move my compass out of the way here. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Is I am going to make a line that connects each of these green intersections, each of the red intersections, and each of the blue intersections. And they're right here. So let's do that. I'm going to make a line that connects the green intersections. And I'm going to extend it out. They don't have to end at the intersections. I'm going to create a line that catches both red intersections, and then a line that catches both blue intersections. Look at that. They all come together at the same point. Gosh, that's awesome. So let's do a star this time. Put a star right where all three of those come together. And all three of them should come together at the exact same point. That's key. If they don't come together at the same point, then you might want to double check and make sure you did everything right. So this point is called, this one's called the circumcenter. So let's write that down. Circumcenter. So the circumcenter is when you find all three perpendicular bisectors and connect them, you get your circumcenter. So what this point does, we're going to take our little compass, slide it back over here, is you want your pointy part of the compass on the circumcenter, and you want to adjust your compass so that it's going to touch one of these corners, Then as you swing it around, it should hit all three. And hopefully mine does. Ooh, that was pretty close. And that one was pretty close. So it looks like maybe I got a little bit off there. Maybe if I turned it in just a little bit. I'm kind of cheating here. Let's try that. So there it touched both of them. So I must not have had, so this is a good learning tool here. One of the things that I obviously wasn't super careful of was when I have it at the end of these segments, I had to have it exactly at the end. And so you can see it got off by a little bit, and that's going to happen. You know, we aren't perfect, but this is the idea. You make the perpendicular bisectors, and once you put your pointy part on the circumcenter, you should be able to draw a circle all the way around that triangle. So that is a circumscribed circle.